The problem is trying to still be you while the rest of the world is trying to force you to be everyone else. That's me. I look so beautiful. I love my hair.
Me too.
Not to mention those super cool jeans. Let's say hi.
Hi.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Oh! What's the matter? And look, and now you're covered. Can we change her shirt?
So,
Yeah,
yep.
shirt for her.
Gotta get a new shirt.
You're just spilling. I don't like this water at the front room. It's just spilling water everywhere. Okay. It's a late night. Oh my goodness, guys, it is so late. Hubby and I, we just got back. We had our small group tonight, so and it went really, really well. Love all the people so far. It's been really enjoyable. Just really nice having a group of people that you can connect with. I was going to introduce myself. I'm Sarah, if you're new here, by the way. I am the mom of the Zebra Tribe channel. We are an interracial family that just share different aspects of our lives, the ups and downs, the in-betweens, all the fun stuff, you know. So subscribe to follow our journey because we do deal and talk with real issues on this channel. Today's video, I guess the topic that I was going to actually feature in today's video is based on what the girls are doing right now. You see them over there? They do that a lot. What are you guys doing?
We're drawing.
Oh yeah, these girls are drawing. They love to draw in our household. That is one of their favorite things to do. Why do you guys do it so much, you think? Is it therapeutic?
Yeah, it's really nice.
What's your favorite thing about art?
I like how you can put your own ideas like on the paper. Like you can just make anything you really want.
That's true. Oh, let's see that one. Show me that one. Wow. You guys have never seen her. I don't know if we've ever really shown her drawings up close, but you guys have been getting so much better.
Thank you.
Let's see. Oh, that's me.
I brought Sarah down.
That's me. I look so beautiful. I love my hair.
Me too.
Not to mention those super cool jeans. I love how I'm like an 80s chick.
Yeah, I know.
Is that the 80s or 90s? I probably would say 90s chick because I was barely born in the 80s. I was not repping cool stuff like that when I was super young. There's a point to this video. It has meaning and it has purpose, especially coming from myself who've dealt with some of the struggles that I will talk about a little bit in this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, guys. If you guys love the kind of content that we've been putting out, showing you guys just the different aspects of real life in an interracial family. You guys, so I realized that the point of this video somehow got lost in the midst of the footage, and some of my recording too just did not work out very well because there's just background noise and Zoe was doing the most. But the whole point of the video was just talking about the girls expanding on their art and drawing. They're starting to draw like characters that looked like themselves or looked like me, because for the longest time, even growing up, as they drew art, it always seemed to represent what they I guess thought beauty was based on society's perceptions, based on what they saw in the movies. And this is why it's so important to, you know, encourage them, or even for yourself, seek out books that is a representation of them. I know one thing that we've always done is to ensure that they have you know, lots of books that also represent like Black kids and mixed kids. It's really important to have that. And because in our society, even though like it seems like things are changing, it's so easy to get lost into what the so-called image of beauty is when there's not a lot of representation of our own kids. And so that's what the hype about this whole video was, is just, you know, see them starting to draw characters. The funny thing is, I also know where this idea came from, because it's not even like they also just started drawing it because of themselves. They started drawing it because a girl that they follow on YouTube, who just so happens to be also Caucasian, she draws a lot of Black characters or mixed characters, and so now they're further inspired. And I want to say shout out to that girl, because she doesn't realize like the impact. She's an artist and she's just drawing her things to share them, but she doesn't realize the impact that it does have on other kids. And just encourage them to like love themselves, see the beauty within, and she obviously inspired even my kids to want to pick up, you know, I guess take things up a notch and start drawing self-reflecting style images that it's like a good, it's, you know, it's a good representation of both myself and them. It's so sad because as a parent, I feel like I'm forever instilling love thyself inside their hearts, to love who they are and to love, you know, their mixture, and show them the example of me who love myself despite what other people have said, despite what the media says about beauty. You really just have to have a you just have to be positive and to kind of, you know, drill it. So just, it's so funny, despite having instilling those things in them, the struggle was still there. But then, or this person comes along and draws like little black kids or little mixed kids, and they're suddenly inspired. So I don't know, it just made me feel good as a parent, because I think it's nice seeing, you know, diversity, and that's the point. Oh, also stay tuned towards the end, because Aaron comes in. I was asking him what his thoughts were on just what his kids are doing, because it's interesting getting a father's perspective on these things as well, especially him being Caucasian. It's different. Like, I know all of our races, we face different challenges. At the same time, I mean, I'm not trying to go deep into it anyways about just the hardships of what people of color feel or deal with. So, but it would be just interesting to hear what he has to say. Sorry for the quality difference, guys. I'm actually downloading the footage right now from my camera, but hubby is back, and I wanted to get you guys to get his take on his thoughts on the girls drawing characters that now look like themselves.
I think it's wonderful. I really appreciate, you know, that they can see the beauty of their uniqueness, and you know, using their artistic talents to bring that to life. I think that's wonderful.
Yeah.
They're such good artists and illustrators that it really shows, and you know, them being able to represent themselves, it's a gift, and
yeah,
it's encouraging.
That's a good way to say it. Represent who they are. The camera kind of cut off, and I think my battery power had died. But Aaron made some really good points, which I absolutely love. I don't mean for it to be like all serious, but this is like a for real topic that mixed kids do deal with. And like, in the midst of all these changes that I'm making on our channel, I do want to touch base on some of these real things, bring, you know, just to kind of bring attention to it, as well as just touch base on it, and the fact that to let those of you guys that are out there, whether you're parents of mixed kids or you are mixed kids yourselves, just realize that you are not alone, and that these are things that we all kind of battle with, but you can see others overcome it and learn. My kids aren't perfect, and I'm not a perfect mom, but I darn well strive my hardest to be the best mom I can be. And in the midst of that, I'm always trying to help them combat anything that may rise against them, whether it's their thoughts, whether it's perceptions brought on from the outside world, you know, just different things, challenges that they have to deal with. There's that saying that says, the problem is trying to still be you while the rest of the world is trying to force you to be everyone else. And in the midst of it all, I always want to make sure my kids have that in check. Now, for you guys, I'd love to hear you guys share, whether you're a parent or you're a mixed kid, just share your thoughts on this topic in general. I know I feel like, I don't know, perhaps I took this video too far, but like I said, I'm just like an excited mom about this idea and this situation. This is the kind of stuff that makes moms happy, you know. And this is unfortunately like a real struggle that both black and mixed kids face, because I struggled with it too, and it's just bringing me joy, bringing me so much joy to see my kids overcome this, and I'm so grateful. So definitely, like, leave a comment down below and let me know if you have ever struggled with this. And I know that my channel does not just only consist of black people. I know that there are Caucasian people on here as well, and I would love to know if there's anything that any of you guys have ever like struggled with. We all have like just different struggled with in terms of like appearance wise, because I know from our end, being, you know, from my end, just being a black girl, just the struggles that I faced based on what I continually saw in the media and not a lot of me initially. You're seeing it more and more now, but it wasn't always that way, especially when I was growing up. But from your end, perhaps you're seeing something else. Perhaps it's not being cool enough, like, you know, the other representation that's put on black people. There's just like, I don't want to bounce back and forth, but you know what I mean. There's all these different types of things, you know. I'd love to hear from your end, just the things that you struggled with and how you overcome them. If you ever really dealt with representation issues in different ways, or, you know, just even character identification. I feel like it's not a simple thing. I study psychology. I know that things aren't always what they seem, and especially when we're struggling, individuals, we struggle with certain things, we have a hard time seeing and understanding what the next person is thinking or what they are feeling, because we think they have it so easy. And I'm not about that life. I try to focus on me, but I know different people have their own struggles. So if you can leave a comment down below and share with your girl inside us, like, this is an environment where we can learn together, share together, and do it in a positive manner. So I'm going to end on that note. I'm going to end with happiness, and I'll await your comments. Don't forget to like today's video and give it a big thumbs up. If you could give it two, and share it if at all possible, because this video could serve as a helpful video to someone out there, someone somewhere. Much love. Bye guys.